The season 4 finale. Who would have imagined we would have gotten this far? I think it's safe to say that this series should continue beyond season 4, considering the availability with graduate school and also other responsibilities. I think it's safe to say we could continue on to season 5, and boy, it's going to be an interesting one. Stay tuned for more details in this season 4 finale. Like, comment, subscribe, and leave your thoughts. Enjoy the season 4 finale aboard the podcast Stories, the first season to make a shift to video format.
Homework has you in a pinch you can't seem to get out of.
Are financial troubles hindering your focus?
Out of ideas for informative and entertaining videos.
Trying to connect with the audience in a lasting way?
We got the academic and creative expertise you need.
You're listening to Life of a Content Creating College Student.
And here's our hostess with the mostest.
SparklingAngel0307 and SparklingAngel0307.
Computer, set a course for next chapter galaxy, warp 9. Hello, folks. My name is Colton W. Hurst, also known as SparklingAngel0307 on the internet. And welcome to this latest installment of Life of a Content Creating College Student. And as per usual, I am joined by my co-host on the monitor shown on the screen.
Hello, SparklingAngel0307 here for the last time of the season.
But certainly not for the last time.
Oh no, just temporary, right?
Yeah.
Just for right now.
There is going to be a season 7 after all.
Well, we can't end it here, right?
Yeah. So this is the last episode before I go on to my graduate studies. But aside from the deepening context of these episodes, nothing's going to change. SparklingAngel0307 will remain co-host, and I will remain host of this show.
Continuing on, just at a different level.
Yeah, at a different context, but you know.
Yeah, still the same great information, good application, and exciting new knowledge, and also expansion of the knowledge too, right?
Yes, absolutely. And speaking of knowledge, let's go into our episode quote for this finale, and this is kind of a fun one. You can't give up just yet. Stay determined. This is from Asgore from the game Undertale.
Oh, cool. What type of game is that?
So it's basically a role-playing game, but it's not your typical role-playing game. Essentially, you have a choice whether or not to fight monsters, and that determines the route that you choose, or basically your karma for the whole game.
Oh, that's really cool. I like the karma aspect of that.
Yeah, so it's basically based on morality. If you spare monsters, you're a good person, and it's the polar opposite if you go the other route.
That's fun. I like that.
And here comes our episode tip of the same nature. No matter where you are in life, never give up. There's always good times ahead.
Absolutely. You never know what's right around that river, right?
Absolutely. Speaking of which, what does stay determined mean to you?
Staying determined? I think staying determined really when I have to tell myself that is a reflection on what passion did I bring to the project at the start and how can I revitalize that passion to stay focused.
Absolutely.
How about for you?
For me, it's just do what I need to do and keep going.
Yeah, just keep fighting.
It was the same way with the video I just released not too long ago, which I'll dive into in a moment. But here comes our random facts. Speaking of media, Sweden invented dynamite, the zipper, and Spotify.
Wow, dynamite, Sweden. I didn't know that. That's really cool. Actually, I didn't know any of those. That's so interesting. Sweden, thank you for your contribution to the world. We appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Finnish language is modified from the Swedish language.
Oh, okay. I don't know much about linguistics, but I can imagine.
All right. Well, I know we've got quite the episode ahead of us.
We do. It's a good episode. So should we jump right in?
Yeah.
All right. So for those listening, we are like right at the end of the school year. Lots of things are happening. We're having a great time. Lots of reflection, right? That always happens at the end of the school year. So Colton, I would love to hear what 2 things went well recently.
Well, I celebrated Brothers' Day with some of the most amazing individuals in the whole wide world, alongside getting my graduate school pictures taken. Celebrations even continue beyond when the holiday was observed. Brothers' Day is not a commonly observed holiday.
I didn't even know it was happening until you told me about it.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's like one of those like National Talk Like a Pirate Day, right? That you just grasp onto and see when you see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that definitely, it makes a huge difference. It's always the small things.
Yeah, I got to stay attuned. And you know what I really appreciated about it was the reminder to celebrate the small things, right? There's always something to be celebrated, especially in the national holidays, right? Of like, there's one every single day. There's always something to be celebrating and always something to look forward to and have fun with, right?
Most certainly.
Yeah.
And I got to invest time into what is one of my most insane videos of all time.
Woohoo.
Yasuke is still crazy and advocate for a good cause in doing so.
Yes, link will be in the show notes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely.
And I think that we get to watch a little bit on this podcast together, right? A little watching along.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's really great. It's so much fun. Really great moments. There's some callbacks from the first one. There's new, exciting, there's twists. It's a good video.
It is.
And when you look at it, you're like, 10 minutes. It's not 10 minutes. It's around 5.
Yeah. That's because I have a lot of memes in the credits this time around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good credit scene.
Yeah.
Well, how did these things help you grow and what did you gain out of both of these?
Memories and reflection. They are good for the brain. Creating the video and taking the time to be celebrated once in a while left a lot of room to remind myself how much I have done and what I have going for me. I recognize I found myself in a negative thinking loop, one that little moments like these can break down.
Yeah, like once you get it's a habit, our thinking patterns, you know? And so when we get on like a bad habit of thinking patterns, it can just be a cycle. And we got to like put that active work into it. And you put that active work into happiness and choosing happiness. So that's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's good to see you with new light back in your eyes and happiness. It really is. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking about seeing the happiness in you once again, let's kind of go back to maybe something that was a little frustrating. What was one setback that you encountered?
As part of my enterprise resource planning class, I have to take a certification exam and pass it to earn my Odoo student diploma. It's essentially a certification that allows me to demonstrate that I know how to use the Odoo enterprise resource planning system.
Oh, okay.
If memory serves correctly, it's a cloud-based model.
Oh, all right. And that was a setback because it was just another thing on your plate?
Well, not exactly. It's one complicated exam to practice for, actually, because of the scoring system I mentioned in last episode. Specifically, every single practice exam I generated by using AI, I have failed.
That's frustrating. And then it bogs down the self-confidence, right?
Absolutely it does.
Yeah.
It was quite frustrating, and I kind of overplayed it a little bit because I was testing for a more comprehensive exam instead of what was actually on the exam.
So you overshot it a little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. But we always learn from failure, right? Failure isn't bad. It's a chance to learn and grow. And so how did you grow from this?
Exams that test strategy are a whole other jar of pickles to open. You are required to know every single nook and cranny to pass the exam. And I imagine the updated PMP exam will be the same way. If you folks don't recall from the earlier episode, I mentioned that PMP held their global summit last year, and I do believe they were looking to update the exam.
Oh, I do remember that.
So this new exam is supposed to be harder because it's more strategic based on the environment of a business.
Oh, okay, I see.
But regardless, I know what to expect for my PMP exam, or have an idea, and looking forward to adjusting to newfound circumstances. And taking the ERP exam is an experience I will not forget. And I know that this experience will serve me well when preparing for the PMP.
Good. It's all every experience you gain, right? More information, it helps you in the future.
And I think we both can agree that we kind of passed our threshold for preparing for the old PMP exam. We're going to have to deal with the new one.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of missed our preparation window.
Me too?
Yeah, everyone for that matter. Everyone that's interested in pursuing the PMP, you might want to look into that new exam now. Because at this point, the new exam is going to be updating soon enough, and there just isn't enough time to study intentionally and be well prepared for that exam.
Oh, that's fair. Well, speaking of exams, we're walking right into finals week. What did you do as a college student recently?
One sentence can be said regarding undergraduate academics. It's pretty much over. With the home stretch, ERP credential in hand, planning on going for the PMP in the summer, and strong performance across all classes, we are set, to the best of my knowledge, to finish my bachelor's with a 4.0 GPA and a graduate school acceptance letter and a strong background in project management and AI in tow. It's because of everyone, my instructors, advisors, mentors, colleagues, family, and most of all, your support that I made it this far. I am forever grateful for the support that I've received as I completed my undergraduate studies and figured out who I was as an individual, and today continuing to improve myself as an individual.
Can't you believe it? 4 years. Wow. Remember when you first came here to Oregon Tech and what your goal was, your career goal?
Becoming the first person on Mars.
Yeah. And then it evolved to content creation. Now, the final evolution for right now, teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's incredible
essentially
the
where I'm
growth.
looking to end up as of right now.
Yeah.
Return to my alma mater as a college professor.
Nice. It's so much fun to see that growth and to watch you grow. Are you
Yeah.
excited for your next steps?
I am, actually.
Yeah. Going to graduate school.
Yeah.
Looking back at your college experience, what do you think was one of the most impactful things you encountered?
The community got me through this experience. And this community is one that will stick with me for the rest of my life. My next chapter will only include everyone I met interacting with me in a different capacity. Once an undergraduate, now a graduate student and business researcher. Lean Six Sigma fired a spark of experimentation that I had never felt before. I'm looking forward to maintaining the fire during my time in graduate school at Portland State through the online MBA program. I must remember to maintain the connections I already have while forging new ones. This is only the beginning of a chapter of evolution, one that leads to deeper mastery of concepts and theories.
Absolutely.
And this actually takes back to our episode 1 notes. Remember how I mentioned that we celebrated the holiday beyond when it was observed? Coffee.
Oh my gosh. I was thinking back to episode 1. I was like, what happened to episode 1? Oh, yes. We had coffee. What did we celebrate?
Brother's Day. Belated.
Oh, not episode You mean earlier in this episode?
Earlier.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the first episode
Oh my
this
goodness.
season. I was like, what? Colton, I don't remember what happened on the first episode of this season.
I mean, frankly, if I watched the episode.
Yeah, I would definitely need a refresh. That would be like really impressive if you would have gotten that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so essentially, I was basically spoiled rotten.
Ah.
I was provided not only with a Sparkling's Shooting Star plush, but also 2 books that allowed me to look into who I am as an individual and to focus on my happiness.
Yeah. It's a summer of Colton, right?
Yeah,
Summer of Colton. In between your degrees, what you're working on this summer should be you, right?
absolutely.
Yeah, that's self-growth. Understanding who you are outside of school, right? And as a professional, right? It's a huge step. It takes a lot of time, and I'm excited to watch your metamorphosis and transformation into who you are.
Most definitely.
All right. Well, I would love to talk about what you did as a content creator recently.
Okay, if you've been meaning to hear that, then boy, do I have the video for you. Yasuke is still crazy. Your favorite
Still.
jokes are returning in this video and then some. And we've got a new storyline featuring Yasuke's girlfriend, Rin, a romanceable character in AC Shadows, and fearless damsel in distress. I say this because in all the side quests within the game, in the official game's lore, she basically gets rescued by Yasuke, but is trying to become a more independent woman.
I see. She's trying to be her own person.
Right, which doesn't happen in this video. And it also premieres the Claws of Awaji DLC, which includes ambushes, traps, new characters, and new mechanics that makes this montage go wild.
Woohoo! Do we get to watch it?
Yes, we do. In fact, let's check it out right now.
Impressive.
Behold, Yasuke is still crazy. This was actually a lot of fun for me to make. It was a lot more fast-paced than the first video, so to speak. I mean, look. I mean, this guy shouldn't even go near that explosive barrel. Why would you do that? You only get to face off against that guy.
Lots
Do
of
the
explosions.
Skull pilots.
Yeah.
What a joke.
Oh, is this the flamethrower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the closest thing to a heavy machine gun for crying out loud. And that guy certainly did not feel good, but I should probably mention the cameo appearance too.
SparklingAngel0307 and I do not approve
I mean,
this ending.
most awesome fourth wall break ever.
Gotta stick to the name, right?
And tempo skills.
Stay true to who you are.
Man, that scene was just so fun to do as well.
Yeah.
Just being able to break the fourth wall. There's a lot of jokes that are inserted in that video.
Absolutely. It was a blast and a half.
I mean, honestly, SparklingAngel0307, you probably didn't expect you to be in that crossover either.
No, what do I know about video games?
I mean, it's a cameo appearance is what it's called. Essentially, in some videos or media, people will sometimes appear as a cameo. What this means is they have a short little appearance and then basically that's it.
I see. Well, here I was. Guest appearance on YouTube for a video game. Who would have thunk?
Or a gaming montage for that matter.
Yeah.
That's what that video is called. If you are familiar with Smash Brothers, then the idea of a gaming montage is basically you're playing gaming clips and then inserting memes and funny jokes wherever.
And you did a great job. Meme after meme after meme after meme.
Indeed.
That was a lot of fun. Well, how did you grow from this experience in creating that video? I know you put a lot of time and effort into it.
And boy, you are right. Yasuke is still crazy is by far my craziest video thus far. A lot of effort went into making this video considering the fast-paced edits and synced beats to the gaming montage music. And I hope you folks enjoyed what this video had in store. And if you haven't checked it out, access it from my channel in the link in the description or the promo card above. I am not giving any details regarding the video to avoid spoilers, even though we just watched a clip.
Oh, yeah. But no spoilers within that.
Right.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you've been doing so much recently, especially at the end of the year. There's so much to do, right? To celebrate everyone and to get together one last time. What did you do, like, for event-wise recently?
One of the most prominent this term was the Leadership and Services Awards ceremony. I was actually nervous about the nomination that I received this time around. Normally, I would not be, but this time was just it felt a little bit different with everything I was going through. Charlotte and I both got nominated, just like we were for the 5th anniversary awards ceremony within this channel, except this time we only had the honor of being shared nominees for different awards. We didn't win, but we were humbled by another nomination in our names.
Yeah, it was crazy. Because there are Student Leadership and Services Awards ceremony, and so I got an email that I was nominated, and I was like, what? What for? I'm not a student. And it was a complete surprise until I was there that I got nominated as a club advisor. But it was like such an honor just to be there. I mean, there's so many students that are doing such great work, and just to be among them is such an honor and a treat, right?
Right. I was really pulling for you, you know that.
Oh my gosh. Well, Celia, who won the advisor award, is just one of the most incredible human beings I've ever met. She's dedicated so much time and energy and passion and dedication. I am so happy she got that award. She beyond deserves it. So it was so special. I had so much fun cheering for her. And, you know, at the end of the day, I don't like to be on a stage. Like, I was fine not having anything, but it was just like the best time to cheer everyone else on and celebrate accomplishments.
Yeah, but you know I would have rooted for you if you got that.
No, thank you. But you were nominated as an individual and as a group. Do you want to talk about the group?
Oh yes, the Business and Innovation Club got an award for Outstanding Student Club within the College of ETM.
Yeah, so Colton won. Colton won a leadership award. It was really awesome.
Yes.
And like, how incredible is it to be on that stage with your peers and with a club and as part of a team? Isn't that so rewarding?
It is.
I think like one of the best things that we can do as humans is be a part of something greater than ourselves, you know? So to go up as a club, that's awesome, Colton.
Right. So essentially I won, but others got recognized as well. I was not a sole recipient.
Which is like so much fun to win as a team. And it's just, I even think it's probably for leadership awards. I think it's even more important to win as a team, right? Because that's what leadership is all about. It's not about being an individual. It's about being a team, right?
Right.
So that's like really the full embodiment of leadership is winning as a team. So really, really good job.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did this help you get involved with the Oregon Tech community for the last time?
8. I was hoping that peers around me who got nominated would win, which pretty much everyone around me won, but even I was shocked to win something as part of a group. I was hesitant to believe I deserved any award I was put in for. Imposter syndrome hit big time, but the commission had faith in the Business and Innovation Club, which I'm a part of, so it's good enough for me.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, like, it's not about winning. It's just making an impact, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Again, I felt vastly different about this award ceremony. Vastly different.
Yeah, it was a different energy for sure.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to describe. It's like I've gone through, trying to think, a black belt level service audit.
Yeah.
Study abroad program. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here. First, it was my green belt after finishing spring term of my junior year, then studying abroad in Finland, then earning my certified associate in project management, then earning an AI credential in the fall of my senior year to complete my capstone, and then the black belt, and then the black belt level service audit, and now this ERP credential. And even before that, it was like, what? I mean, I've done so much, and yet there were so many opportunities that I had within everything that I did that I wasn't even ready for an award this time around.
Oh, you were just winning already.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not to mention, like, those are all, you know, like titles, but what are things that you won that aren't titles, right? You won so many memories, right? Club meetings, events, you know, we went to Washington, D.C., even the fact of, you know, you changing your major, right? That's a huge win, finding your passion and your future and finding a path that really works for you. That's a win, right? Like,
Yeah.
so many wins have just been collected by you, and don't forget the memories, right? Those are so important to treasure in your heart.
Yes, indeed. Oh,
Wow.
man, this whole series so far has been a whirlwind, you know that?
It has. And I have a really big question for you right now, okay? So, you've done so much throughout your undergraduate career. It's time to take a step back and reflect on the past 4 years as the chapter closes. You're going to have a new chapter start in your life and in this podcast, leading into the season finale next season once your last degree is obtained, right?
Well, I think you mean series finale because of doctoral. Remember, season 5 I addressed was going to encompass the entirety of my graduate studies.
Thank you. What is the most important thing you've learned at Oregon Tech, and what can you expect to happen in the near future?
I have thought long and hard on this question.
Mm-hmm.
It was something that I alluded to at the beginning of the series, that I would reflect on the entirety of my college experience, or even post-secondary education experience, in the finale of this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bridge to that finale.
Yeah.
I had to learn plenty of harsh lessons about myself and what I'm truly capable of. These lessons were enlightening, and I could do so much more, but at the same time, there are limitations to what I can hold myself to without assistance. I faced trial and error to get to where I am, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Life as a content creating college student boils down to one factor. You have to make your experiences valuable. Switching to Oregon Tech's business program was the shining illustration of that lesson and showed me that I was a workaholic. During this time frame, I fought for my freedom away from compulsive work and a chance to be more present with family members and, more importantly, live life to the fullest and see happiness in what I already had and utilize it to work toward a brighter future for myself and those around me. What I mean to say is make the most of your experience that's presented to you and those that you create for yourself. Opportunities don't just hold themselves within college. They're all over, and you must have the tenacity and the curiosity to pursue those opportunities. When you think about it, I found family within SIB and TOP, but became credentialized and learned about my skill sets through experimentation and root cause analysis. Went outside my comfort zone by trying different foods and traveling across different states and even to a different country to study a topic I'm passionate about, and made history at OIT by becoming its first known undergraduate Lean Six Sigma black belt. These valued experiences didn't just come to me. I made them happen by being my authentic self.
Mm-hmm.
So make that video you've always wanted to make. Talk to that staff member who feels beside themselves. Attend the study abroad experience that transforms your life in the way you want it to be. And never, ever feel afraid in the face of challenge and impossibility. When we face danger head on, it's a direct reminder of how we can make the impossible possible through creative problem solving, applied research, and the application of different perspectives and viewpoints. I'm forever happy to have gotten that from OIT, and know that this experience will carry forward during these trying times.
Absolutely. Incredible. I'm excited. I'm excited for what's next. I'm excited for all the lessons you learned and all the experiences you got to collect. And I'm excited for the future for you. It's going to be fun, right?
I know. And I know this isn't the end for us either.
No, we still got another season, right?
Yeah. And even after this last season is over, it's still far from over.
Absolutely. There's still lots of life to live, right?
Absolutely. So much more to do.
Well, speaking about life to live, what are your summer plans?
Summer plans. Well, aside from the goal that I have set for myself to earn the PMP, I'm going to go on a bit of a self-discovery journey about who I am, and I think I made this evident in what I described in my coffee visit, but I'm also going to look for opportunities within Oregon Tech to remain involved with the campus beyond my time as an undergraduate. Oregon Tech is a community that I can't just leave behind.
Absolutely.
Not directly.
Oh, and like, I'm thinking about something right off the back. Family Alumni Weekend, right?
Yeah,
That comes up in the fall. You'll be right back here before you know it.
absolutely. That's Family and Alumni Weekend is going to hit differently once I graduate. You know that?
A whole new experience, right?
Wow.
Ah, well, it's so much fun. If you can think of one memory from your college experience that made you laugh until your stomach hurt, what memory would that be?
Oh my gosh, there are so many memories that I could think of. You know, funny thing is, I've gone through so many try not to laugh challenges. It's hard to make me laugh.
Yeah? How about one that made you smile so hard your cheeks hurt?
I think it was finding the family within Oregon Tech.
Nice. And those reflections just warm your heart.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so we're always looking forward. And now, what is one goal that you have? I want one about more of yourself and having fun, not about credentials.
I want to be more family oriented. I want to be able to spend more time with my family, both family that I found within Oregon Tech, family that I had since I was little, since my childhood, and even the family that I was born with.
And the family you've yet to meet, right?
Absolutely.
There's always someone around the corner.
Yes, absolutely. There always is.
That's so much fun. I like that.
What about you, SparklingAngel0307?
Goals that I have. I want to have a better work-life balance. I've been working on that. So, only spending the time that I need to at work and saving the rest for my family too. Since I just got
And that's actually perfect timing,
woohoo!
because this episode just came to its conclusion. But we have some final shout outs before we close this chapter of my life and move on to what's next. I would first like to give the first scholarly shout out to Charlotte and Claire. Those two started my journey through the top program and showed me what it truly means to strive for excellence within and outside the classroom.
I know, can you believe that 4 years ago? We took that picture in ACAD, remember that?
I remember, and I looked so much younger.
I know, yeah, I think we all did. It's before I had glasses.
Yeah. Man, it's just a little bit of a tearjerker.
Good memories.
Yeah. And this next scholarly shout out will go to Zoe Smiley for introducing me to the world of Oregon Tech and higher education, and
Woohoo!
encouraging me to see what life is like outside of working and making a name for oneself through titles and professional accolades. I have her to thank for it.
We miss you, Zoe. We hope you're doing well.
Yes, indeed. For our creator credits, these go to the people who made this podcast possible. First, myself. Everything discussed in this and prior episodes speak for itself. The heavy lifting was no joke.
Yeah, Colton pours 1,000,000% into everything that he does, and what you do from top to bottom. I mean, really, you do everything. I just sit here and chat, right? You really I've put in so much work and balancing it with school. It's really quite impressive. So
Well,
you deserve that. I think every single episode you deserve a creator credit.
everything you did in this and prior episodes also speak for themselves. By putting yourself in that discussion, you were also sharing your experiences and what you did before my time here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And now, it's time to move on, folks.
Ah.
The last season before the last season.
Yeah.
Man, this is just... Thank you, folks. From the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so very much.
It's a goodbye for now, right?
Yes, a goodbye for now, but definitely not a farewell.
No.
Not just yet.
Huh.
Because when the farewell comes, the farewell will account for the channel as a whole. What I described in my stepping away video was not a joke. To the best of my knowledge, due to the way the creator industry is right now, the moment that I attain my doctoral degree, that's it for this channel. I'm planning on moving on to bigger and better things.
Like Jenna Marbles.
Indeed. And SMG4. And MatPat. So, to be clear, once this channel has uploaded its last video, everything that I've done on this channel, just like in SMG4's videos, the channel will be preserved as is. Nothing gets archived, nothing gets deleted. Everything will just stay there.
So you can still enjoy it.
Absolutely. So,
But no pirating.
yes, definitely not.
Sneaky little rascals out there. We see you.
Yeah. We got you in our eyes.
Absolutely. It's copyright. Library of Congress.
Indeed. And with that said, I will say one final time before this chapter closes. There will be disappointments in life, but we humans have the power to turn those disappointments into accomplishments. For the final time within Oregon Tech as a student, this is Waynesy0207, the fourth wall breaking Wyman Army, signing out. Sayonara, folks. Please remember to take care of yourselves.
All right. Bye, everyone. See you soon. Be ready.
We love you, folks.
And we're not done yet.